You get it now.
No, I get it.
You get it.
I feel it.
There's the pressure.
I don't like it.
Yeah. You gotta get it right.
I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. Okay. It's like I forget how to even think.
I forgot our podcast name last time.
I get it. What is it? Welcome to hi.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back.
See?
Butthole like this.
It's Black to Blonde.
Welcome back to Black to Blonde. I'm your co-host Lauren.
And I'm Jade.
And that's it. We're sorry that we took a little bit of time off. We were dealing with demons.
Inner and out.
Both types of demons, okay? You ever been stressed by some demons? Okay? Sometimes you just need to take a week or two off. But we're back because we missed it.
Yep.
And we're here, we're ready to go. We're in it.
Speaking of demons.
Yes.
You got pictures for me.
I do. During my 2-week break, I was in a class and we were doing something called an ELISA assay. And it's just pretty much to see.
What's an assay?
Like a test, experiment.
Oh.
It's something to assess something.
Oh.
So we're fiddling with concentrations of stuff.
I thought it was just like the fancy ass way to say like essay.
No, spelled with an A instead of an E.
Okay.
But during the middle of class, the teachers were taking pictures, and nobody was really getting into the pictures. But there I was, and I was holding my ELISA plate up. And I said, hey, I told my professor, this is a PhD professor, like, this is, somebody with a PhD, and I go up to her, and I just go, it's like those men on dating apps with fishes. And she took a picture, and she posted it on Instagram.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Like, is this her own page, or?
It's the page. Lab coat and all.
Oh,
it's glory. But look at my plate. My plate's so cool.
Yes, it is. Where's the fishies?
That was me pointing. Look at my double chins.
You are so excited and happy here. It's cute.
That's what Chantel said. Chantel was like, "You're cute."
You look so genuinely happy.
Because I was so excited. I love science. I love science so much. It's so embarrassing. I'm such a kid. I'm such a nerd. Oh my goodness. Tell me that's not a scientist face. Oh, I'm so excited.
You're just missing your goggles.
I was just so excited. And
honey.
I'm embarrassed that she posted that. Because nobody else got their own single picture. So at the end of the slideshow, it was just me. Anyways, that was that. We're done. Bye. Bye. But I did go home and show, because I took pictures of the plate by itself, and I went home and I was, Grandma, Grandpa, look. Let's just say the response was not enthusiastic, okay? I thought they were going to be, ooh.
They just not know what it is?
They were like, it's colors, Lauren. And you don't understand! T-cells produce this freaking cytokine, and now we have an antibody attached to the cytokine, attached with another antibody. Science. Anyways, that was it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
When they say opposites attract, they don't lie.
Isn't this why you tune in?
The black?
Yeah.
To the blind.
Yeah, is that not what you want to see? We are completely different, and that's why we work.
Yeah.
And that's why we're best friends.
Yeah.
And we are the same because we're both incredibly silly.
Yeah.
So
you gotta have some similarities.
Yeah. That's where we are.
But I feel like I don't want to say like the goals in life, but like our biggest interests that's where we have a lot of differences,
Yes.
and that's where it's almost more exciting to have like those conversations like of catching up, because like it's not like the same shit of like,
Yes.
oh, like business, blah blah blah, sales, numbers, da 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 da.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, same.
Yeah, that would be.
We actually have completely different, and then it's like same with Chantel. It's like completely different. It's like,
And then we get a taste of everything, and then we get to see what everybody's doing in their respective
I'm
niches.
usually lost most of the time when
Me
y'all
too.
talk about your shit.
Oh,
but like
when I talk about my shit, I'm also
100%,
lost.
because those were colors to me. I would have been like a grandma,
I mean, they were colors.
but I literally would have been like pretty.
Well, I would have to explain it.
I'd still be like,
Okay.
mhm.
I will one day. I will sit her down and I will explain it. If you guys want to see that, I will see.
Graduated.
No.
I'm done with school. Once I got out of high school, science was gone, and it was all communications, business, marketing in college.
See, I'm glad we have this thing because I love science. Business, I could not. Economics, I could not.
You know, economics wasn't really, yes, it's a part of like technically my job.
Yeah,
But we got other people doing those reports.
yeah.
I kind of read them going like, numbers. I'm in the positive. All that matters. Or I just have my coworker explain it. I think he's explained the same freaking report to me about 10 times in the last 2 years.
Repetition. It helps. You're absorbing that information. It's in there.
It's getting there.
There you go.
Yep.
That's all that matters.
You just do your day-to-day thing. Just gotta keep going. You're just like, as long as the boss isn't calling you up being like, hey, your numbers are shit. What's going on?
Yeah.
That's
Keep on going
That's
the
all
way
that
you're going.
matters.
Yeah.
He'll send me a text every now and then being like, hey, positive XXX. I'm just like, mm-hmm.
There you go.
And I'll be
I
like,
saw it on the economics report.
yeah.
Look great.
The pro sales report's up 13%. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I just remembered we forgot to cheers.
with our almost empty boba.
It's summer. Okay, almost. Couple days.
Yeah.
I know that you can't tell because me and Jade are both wearing long sleeves.
Yeah, I'm in a basement suite, so it's a little chilly. But also, it's not that super nice of a day right now.
No,
so
it's not.
It's been on and off raining.
Yeah.
Well, that's that for the weather. Speaking of school
Yes.
and, just kind of feeling that nostalgia.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah?
I'm thinking of it.
Okay, so that's the theme for today that I want. I have some stuff.
She's got some stuff, guys.
You watch Disney movies growing up?
Of course.
So you know the
I'm not an animal.
I'm just checking. There's sometimes there's people that there's the other genres that they'll watch.
We're not judging.
I'm a Disney fan.
Jade would judge.
We went to Universal Studios
Yes.
last year. I kept shitting myself.
She had so much fun.
I think I cried at like Hogwarts.
There was tears. She had butterbeer, and she was, oh my god, I can't finish this too much, but it's so good. And she was just so excited.
We know that's not Disney.
No, but it's like
it was the childhood like.
we
There's
saw
so
the Disney Ferris wheel thing, and you were even excited about seeing that.
Yes.
So anything kind of Disney, Pixar, Universal based, Jade is very much in there.
I'm in it.
She's in it.
I wanted to be a Disney princess.
You still can.
I got close with my grad dress.
You did.
I did. I always wanted blue. Blue has just always been a good complimentary color.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of in the end, we got the dress. It was a light blue, kind of a ball gown style. Kind of reminded of Cinderella. So I'm just like, okay, I need glass slippers.
Yes.
So I got sparkly silver ones. I'm like, close enough. I'm not a dumbass. I'm not going to find actual glass slippers.
Well, we're
But
not
I think
trying to
it
break
worked.
something.
Yeah, right?
We're not trying to.
Maybe I should, because that was a wild night. And if I broke it, we could have gone after some people.
You know who you're. No.
If you're watching.
Yeah, you know who you are.
know.
You know what you did. I wasn't there, but I heard about it.
Okay.
Okay, nostalgia.
You watch the Disney movies, you know the theme song that leads into the Disney.
I'm on the spot, but
As long as you got it in your head, don't worry.
Okay.
Now, I'm not sure if this is like officially like their new intro song, but it's been all over my social media and people reacting to it. So again, I don't know if this is just someone that's playing with me right now.
Okay.
But so like I've seen other podcasters, influencers also react being, what the hell is this?
Okay.
Like it seems real to me that they're trying to change it. I'm just like, Disney's gotta stop with all these changes. They've been doing good. They've had a fan base for so long. Why are we making all these changes?
You really gotta just leave it alone. Like, some things, you leave it alone. And also, if you have a good movie, sometimes it doesn't need a reboot, okay? Sometimes you just leave
Snow
it.
White. That's
You
all
just,
I gotta say.
You just...
Why do we have her?
Yeah, you just...
And I meant the actress, not the actual princess.
Yeah, no, we love her. But, no, sometimes if something is good, we want to keep it good.
Yeah.
You know?
Or, if, like, granted, there's been some good live-action movies.
True.
Like, I would say Alice in Wonderland, I quite enjoyed.
That was nice.
Beauty and the Beast.
Love it.
That was like, Emma Watson.
Emma, if you're watching.
Oh my god. She was perfect.
She is a princess.
Yes.
Yes.
100%. No, I think, like, those movies are, like, in that time.
Yeah.
I think there was the Cinderella movie, too, as well.
But which Cinderella movie? Because there was multiple.
I'm thinking of the one of the same actress that was in Mamma Mia 2.
Okay, no, I'm thinking Brandy, the black one. She was a black Cinderella, and there was an Asian prince.
I have no idea.
Oh, best one. Best Cinderella
Okay.
live action.
Okay.
10 out of 10.
Well, guess I gotta watch another Disney princess movie.
Gotta live.
But it was was that, do you know when that was made?
1999, 2004.
Oh, it's quite, it's really early in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Because I know this one, I cannot recall when it was actually made. I want to say around the 2010s.
Okay.
But I feel like kind of up to that time frame, they did quite well with, like, the live actions.
Yes.
After that, I feel like it kind of just started to dip.
Yeah, except for the Aladdin one. The Aladdin one was okay.
I haven't seen it, but I have heard good stuff. Little Mermaid, I also feel it...
Oh, Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Not Halle Berry.
No.
Chloe and Halle, the sister of Halle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel
Haley.
like there was some pretty good reviews on that one too.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think that was the start of, like, people getting annoyed of, like, why are we making everything black? And I'm just like,
yeah.
Like, on one hand, I guess I understand, like, we grew up with this version of a princess. Stop trying to change it. But then I'm like, the girl can sing and act the same way.
Yes. I don't care. And also, let's be honest, there's too many white Disney princesses. You gotta throw some color in there. You have three, like, of the main part of them, there's 3 colored ones. That sounds bad.
Well, I mean, the time that those movies were made.
Yeah, they were colored. You got Tiana.
Yep.
Pocahontas. Mulan.
Yep.
Those are the only 3 that I can think of. Everybody else, like, of your main ones. Oh, yeah. and Princess Jasmine.
Yeah. That's it.
So, maybe some flavor is needed.
For me, it's just, like, don't change the plot.
No.
Like, again, I don't give your girl can be purple. Weird, but, like, again, she's playing the actual part as the princess should be.
Yes.
They kept the plot. She can act well. She's doing her job.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
But when you change the plot, I haven't watched Snow White because of so many people coming out of the theaters or whatever, wherever they watched it, and just being like, they took this out, they changed this, why are they doing that? And I'm just like,
Yeesh.
uh-oh. Apparently they did that to Lilo and Stitch too. They took out certain parts. Like,
I'm hearing some things about Lilo and Stitch that I'm kind of...
I kind of had high hopes for it because
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what? Like, this one could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I think they have, again, not too sure, just hearing, like, over social media, because that's where you get all the facts.
And they're not checked.
They're not checked. I don't do my checks.
And this is how rumors start.
100%. But I think one of the actresses, they had to, like, spray tan her, or, like, they had to change her skin tone to match it properly. And I was just like, I think it's supposed to be Nina, the older sister.
Yeah.
I think.
Why don't you just hire somebody that's the correct ethnicity? Maybe she is the correct ethnicity. She's just lighter.
Yeah, and again, I didn't fact check, so I have no idea who this actress is.
Yeah.
I know what she looks like, but I have no idea what her background is.
Yeah.
But it's almost like, again, if she looks this way, keep her as she is.
Yes.
Why are we
spray tanning her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because people come in all shades and stuff, so it doesn't really matter if they're the right ethnicity or like, yeah.
If they're right for the part.
Yeah.
Let's not do blackface.
Yeah. Let's just listen. At this day and age, we should not be doing blackface. Okay, so what's this song?
This is here.
That's enough. Disney, whatever you're doing, stop it. Okay, cut it out. Whoever was mixing this in the you did too much. Yep. I'm overstimulated. Okay, I'm having a panic attack right now. That was too much sound in one setting.
It's almost like they took the original soundtrack and just added another one on top, because you can hear the original in the background.
I can hear the different soundtrack, like the different versions of the.
It's like
they
needed like a bigger orchestra, some little twinklies in it. Like, it's just, I don't know, because every time like I would hear like the original song, I think of the actual song from, like, I want to say it's Pinocchio, Wish Upon a Star.
Okay.
Like, and it just does the. I'm just like, oh, perfect, cute. This is what it is, because you took. I'm assuming Pinocchio was first before they came with like this whole intro.
Probably.
But it's like you took it from a movie you created. Like, that to me, I'm like, that's Disney. That's what you want. Where the hell is this coming from?
This is somebody being indecisive. This was somebody. I'm imagining somebody. Okay, his name is Todd. All right, he comes in and he goes, "Guess what, guys? He's high as. I have a great idea. You know the Disney song from the past? We should put it on top of the other one, and then put it on top of the other one, and then I'm gonna eat Oreos." And then that's what this was. Yeah. Okay, Todd, go home. You've done too much. Just keep it. I'm okay with it, you changing the tone, but as long as the tone, like the beats are the same.
Yeah.
That's too much. That's too far.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
And this is where I'm like, am I just getting old?
No, like, I think some things are, I even think that some TV shows that go on for a long time, sometimes they want to go through a revamp.
Right.
And I think revamps are okay, but when they revamp the theme song, I want to become postal, okay? I want to go postal on everybody. Don't change it. Don't change it. You're ruining my show. So this is ruining my show.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
And now this is where I'm like starting to think, like, if this is real and they start to use this as their actual intro, kids nowadays are going to know this. They're not going to know the original Disney. Like, it's really going to get just like swept down the road. Like, it's gone.
It can't. It's too classic.
And what was wrong with it?
Nothing.
It was just a melody. There's no cultural appropriation, hopefully. I mean,
we're hoping.
It's a castle and pretty music playing. Sometimes Tinkerbell shows up. What was wrong? What was wrong? Why did we change it?
I don't. Cut it out. Just cut it. Just stop. Just stop while you're ahead. You already changed the castle. You made it live action. So, you know?
Yeah, I didn't mind the live action because it kind of made me feel like I was at Disneyland.
Fair enough.
So it's like certain things like that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with because.
But they still kept the castle.
It's just like you kind of feel like you're at Disneyland. Like that's what it was for me.
Yeah.
If other people are upset by it, I get it. There's a change. It's no longer your childhood.
Okay, we don't like change around here.
Yes.
Take that change and take it somewhere else. Wait, okay, so what's this other nostalgic thing you were going to show?
I have younger siblings that are like 8 and 9 years younger than me. I think technically we're still all Gen Z.
They are. It's until 2012.
Yeah. 98.
Not 2012. 2012.
I got it.
I know,
understood.
but
I got the 12 part. That's all I needed. But it's 8 and 9 years. Like it sounds far apart, but at the same time it doesn't.
Like in the grand scheme of things, it's quite small.
But when we talk about like what we had
growing
up versus like what they had, I'm just like, we are not the same. We are nowhere near the same age.
I'm pretty sure my sister had like bubble guppies. Bubble guppies.
Oh, bubble, guppies. That was my sister. Bubble, guppies.
And every time
bubble
I saw
guppies.
that, I turned that shit off. Anyways,
I
okay.
didn't mind bubble guppies. But that's also because she controlled the TV because you didn't want to piss off the toddler. So
you never want to piss off a toddler.
My sister had good lungs on her.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oof.
Still does, but thankfully she's controlled it now.
You're quite quiet.
Okay, so I found a BuzzFeed article of basically nostalgia for us.
Okay.
And how kids nowadays will never get or understand.
Okay.
So one is the fact that we would go outside and play on the street with other kids without adult supervision until called for dinner.
Yes. Kick the can! If you've ever played Kick the Can, you get it! Sorry.
I don't think I actually, it wasn't for my neighborhood.
Let's stop it. We have to play Kick the Can.
Oh, I did it, at school.
Oh, okay,
But it wasn't, a neighborhood thing for us. Cause
No. It was only when my cousins came over, we played Kick the Can, and we had so much fun, and I was always hiding in some place that I was not supposed to be hiding in. But, yeah, Kick the Can was great. Bike riding was great. Water fights.
The game Sardines.
Sardines was great.
Sardines was fun. There was at one point we lived in a townhouse complex.
Okay.
It had a little playground.
Yeah.
And I got pretty lucky because I would say 3 or 4 families had kids roughly around my age.
Oh, perfect.
So it was just you knock on one of their doors, one of them's bound to be home.
Yeah.
If it's a weekend, you got the whole party. And you're taking over the entire block.
And guess what? Sardines is in play.
Yeah, and it was great too, because since it was a townhouse complex, it was closed off, so we only had to worry about cars coming home or leaving, so we didn't have to really watch out for cars too much, and literally you could hear any parent when they step outside. So it's when one parent calls for dinner, you're about to get called too.
Yeah.
So I miss it. I loved it. The townhouse complex was the best. I feel like every other house that I had lived in, they were actual houses.
Okay.
So you're a little further apart.
Yes.
And I don't know, I didn't get lucky again with that
it's not a closed
It's not closed. There wasn't always necessarily kids around and all that. But yeah, but you just don't see kids playing outside that much anymore.
No.
Maybe you get the really young kids, and that's because the young parents now are just
yeah,
we got a front yard, go play with a stick.
Yeah.
But you don't see 10-year-olds that
there's these 2 girls that are on my street, and there's dogs in front of the house opposite of mine, and they always play with the dogs. That's what they do. So they do pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just, you took over the street.
Oh yeah.
if you got chalk, you're doing doodles. If you got
Everywhere.
if you had like a hockey stick and a net, I wasn't good, but hey, I was trying to keep up with the boys because that's all I got there.
Yeah. No,
Like-
I was riding my scooter, always cracking my ankle with that razor scooter.
Oh.
Freaking, I'm pretty sure if you took an x-ray, you'd see little chisel marks in my ankle.
I feel like
Without
that-
a helmet, too.
that is something that every kid our age.
Yes.
Like, honestly, that should be a study. Let's see how many of us have like this weird dent in
You
our
just-
ankles.
Because it just hits you right at the right ankle, just, and it's always around somebody else, so you're just,
you're like, holding it in because you're trying to be cool, but you're just like, oh,
that didn't
my
hurt.
God.
That didn't hurt, man. I think I gotta go home.
I tried, remember that townhouse complex skateboarding. I thought I could be cool.
How'd that go?
I don't remember big injuries, but
Okay.
I sucked.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Luckily, it was all flat ground.
Yeah, no, because skateboarding comes with broken bones.
I was
So-
definitely, like, trying to be that cool tomboy, you know, kind of like the Alex Russo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work out very well.
I love Wizards of Waverly.
Selena Gomez.
Come kiss me.
Oh my God. I think I even dyed my hair in middle school brown. I think literally went in with my inspo of like, I want to be her. And my girl was like, so you're quite blonde.
Yeah.
So to get to that dark of hair, it's going to take a couple sessions. And I'm like, fine. I was a light medium brown after the first one. Looked like crap. It does not suit my skin tone at all. It looked greasy all the time. It just, I'm like, after that, I was just like, we're going it out. This isn't happening again.
Blonde it is.
We're sticking to blonde. I went back to natural hair up until grade 12. Grade
Okay.
12 is when I went blonde.
Blonde.
Like this. And it's funny too, looking back at like those pictures, like my cap and gown photos, like the beginning of school photos.
Yeah.
In grade 12.
Yeah.
Natural hair, quite dirty blonde, so it's quite dark compared to this. And then you kind of forget, you're like, that's me?
What happened?
Thank God I changed my hair.
Thank God that was over with.
Yeah. I don't want that one.
Oh, skipping it. She said no. She said bye.
That noise the internet made when you were connecting, was that a program noise? Did someone decide that's what it needs to sound like? That's a great question.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
This was probably like late in our childhood, but I
Okay.
do recall, like, I don't know, I feel like I recall my dad hopping on the computer. Like, I would hear that noise and I know he would be on the computer. It's this
I just
weird,
hear the windows.
no, it's a weird dial tone,
Oh,
like,
okay. I do that every day.
that's the noise I remember.
Oh. Nope. I live with my grandparents, so we didn't get internet for a little bit, okay? Growing up, I remember bunny ears on my TV.
I don't remember that for me. Granted, I wasn't paying attention. The bunny ears was.
No, but I'm just saying, we probably bypassed this. As
And
in,
I
'cause
don't
my
remember-
mom's not tech savvy, so and the only really tech savvy person is my grandma, and yeah, we didn't have internet until 2007.
I don't recall how I know this sound. I don't think it would have been me. I mean, considering I was born in '99,
Yeah,
I wouldn't have been able to hop on the computer
right
for
after.
years after.
My God, our
But-
baby's a genius.
Yeah.
She's sitting up and she's at the computer. Holy shit!
She dialed up the internet.
Oh my God.
But yeah, kids are gonna hear that thinking like something's crashed.
Yeah.
100%.
Hey, my internet won't connect. My Wi-Fi won't connect.
Speaking of like your bunny ears TV, the big box TVs,
Yes,
and
and with the back.
with the back.
Yes, because TVs now are flat screen, okay? They're flat.
Mhm.
In the back, they used to have a whole light bulb system in the back. Now we have LEDs.
Yep.
So.
And if you get those like little ant things that went
Yes.
everywhere and you go whack it,
You whack
you
it.
can't do that with the flat screen. Now you gonna break it.
You gonna break it. You gonna shove it off. Cause those TVs you could beat up on, like my grandma beats up on her Keurig. That has a touchscreen that doesn't work. Every day, 7:00 I hear bong 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 bong. I'm like, what is she doing?
She needs a new Keurig.
Good thing she got one, cause that was enough.
Oh my
But
God.
she was banging, and then every time, but she was banging for at least a year, banging on it for a year, and the whole time we were going, do you want to get a new one? She said no.
No.
It works once you hit it enough time, it turns on. Where were we?
Speaking of big TVs, though,
Oh,
the staticky feel
yes,
on the screen,
yes.
that was fun.
Oh my God, you hold on, you just brought me back.
Right?
Hold on, I'm transcending time. Give me a sec.
It's so funny because like the whacking of the TV, the staticky feel you get when it first turns on.
Yeah.
It was just like, I don't know, like for me, it's like you touched it till you
couldn't touch it anymore. Yeah.
But like,
Dude, you brought me back, bro.
awesome, like nostalgia. That was the vibe for today for me. Reminiscent.
Feels so good.
And it's funny because like now when you tell like kids like, oh, like we're so used to fixing things, like obviously grandma does the same thing of whacking it works.
Yeah.
They're it's not working.
Yeah. No. Like, give it a good whack, okay? I think it really helps jostle the wires.
Yeah, it kind of just wakes it back up.
Yeah, helps everything settle properly, and then you're good to go.
They will never understand. Or like blowing into the DVD or VHS.
Yes. Well, they don't know what a VHS is. People are confused that our generation knows what a VHS is.
Yeah.
All of my Disney movies were on
all
VHS.
Of them. Yeah.
Like every single one.
Then it went to DVD, and then it was like you were.
I still use DVDs.
Yes, my DVD player's a bit broken. You really gotta blow on it sometimes. It has to be a really, really clean, good DVD for it to work. It has a little bit of scratch.
Yeah.
Which sucks because some of those old movies that you just watched thousands of times as a kid.
There's one.
They're good beat up.
Season 4 of Charmed. There's a episode called The Three Phoebes, and it is scratched, so I can never watch it.
Yeah, I remember when I borrowed that because I didn't want to pay for it yet.
Yeah.
Paid for it, so now I actually got to finally watch that episode again.
I will never give up my DVDs. Those are my.
She's gonna download that one episode.
Those
just
are
so
my.
she can watch it.
Those are my coveted. I covet those.
Well, because we're talking about nostalgia.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if it counts as nostalgia, but it kind of fits with it because it also plays off of Disney and being a fan of something. Okay. Do you know what a fandom is?
I think so. Isn't it kind of like, in a sense, like this like storytelling of like these characters, but like they've kind of like plot twisted it. Like if people shipped other.
That's where I was going. So a fandom is essentially, I believe it's like for example, the Harry Potter fandom is essentially a whole bunch of people that enjoy Harry Potter, and then they kind of come together and talk about that and discuss. However, there's part of fandom called shipping. When I was little, shipping was all the rage. All right? Everybody was shipped. You two, shipped. It looks gay, shipped. I saw you two look at little shipping. But I just wanted to go over what kind of ships, if you remember any ships, because I have like 12 already ready to go. I have current ships. Tumblr is where you need to go if you have ships.
Oh, Tumblr.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that still a thing?
Oh. Yes. I love Tumblr. But also, hold on, if you guys don't know what shipping is, it's pretty much a relationship and you pair two people together. You can commonly, it's now for people that are actually in a canon relationship, which means it's an actual thing. Like, for example, Tom Holland, Zendaya, that's a canon relationship. But then non-canon relationships is where people start getting, that's where fights in the fandom happen.
Yeah, like it's characters like in a TV show or in a movie where it's like the girl is actually with a different guy.
Yeah.
but everyone's shipping her with guy B.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of.
Can be real people, not real people.
I'm thinking like I'm going like Disney TV shows. Like I'm trying to think through like Wizards of Waverly Place, like Hannah Montana. But I feel like they all did fine there. The TV show Friends,
Yes.
Phoebe and Joey.
That's ship.
Yes, they needed to end up together.
Go on Tumblr, you can probably find a whole bunch of shit.
Oh, probably. And I even, like, I don't know if it was the reunion or some other interview that I watched, but even the actors, Lisa Kudrow and... Oh my god, I hope they never see this and I'm freaking... Matt LeBlanc. I remember watching that even, like, they tried to, like, ask the producers of, like, our characters are perfect.
Yeah.
Why aren't we trying to get them together?
This is meshing. Why don't we mesh?
Yes.
Yeah.
And like if you're a fan of Friends, you would probably understand and you'd probably get it. But I also do understand because if they did get together in the end, then that's like all 6 of them
Together.
all 6 of them
Okay,
together.
fair,
So
fair.
I think they're trying to be like, well, you don't actually have to end up with your best friend in your friend group. Like,
Yeah.
there's other people out there.
Okay, fair.
Which I do understand, but at the same time, I'm like, y'all made them perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
It's hard.
what? You
I don't
got
want somebody else.
You got Monica and Chandler, who are complete opposites, and you made them fall in love. Beautiful relationship. Worked out amazingly. Like, love them. But I'm like, you literally made Phoebe and Joey match made in heaven. What the hell? But sure, she can go with
Whatever his name
oh
is.
my god, I'm trying to remember the character's name, but I'm totally blanking. Oh,
Throw him out.
God. Anyways, he knows who he is.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. No, but shipping was all okay. I'm gonna out myself here. All right, I'm coming out.
I'm coming out.
Larry Stylinson. Okay, that captivated my entire life. Okay. Louis Tomlinson from One Direction and Harry Styles from One Direction.
Okay, sorry. I thought I thought that was an actual person.
No, that's their ship name.
Hmm.
That, my friend, I still wholeheartedly believe.
I thought Harry was great for the longest time.
I still think he is. Or bi or something. I saw them holding hands with my own eyes.
Well, and I remember seeing, like, a lot of that, too, where that's what made me believe. It's like, oh, he's gay.
Yeah.
Sucks, because he's a cutie, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers,
Yeah.
I guess. And then comes out, and his thing is older women. I'm just
Yeah.
like, well, fuck!
And then, yeah, that catch, I think I was 15 at the time. Because they like, their band broke up after that. But I remember we were getting into fights.
Ooh.
They're not gay. They're gay.
How do you know?
I can
They
sense
could
it.
be.
I can feel it. My gaydar, it's great. I have it. It's good.
Well, apparently it didn't work for Harry.
Nope. Okay, maybe I'm like 50%, 20% good.
I mean, you see what he wears. I feel...
But I feel like part of me goes, oh my god, you dated that man. But then the other part of me goes, no, he's just breaking gender roles and I appreciate it.
No, and I agree with that as well, of, like, he's a performer.
Yeah.
He's putting on the show.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if he were to come out saying that he's bisexual, I'd be like, you know what? Kind of makes sense.
That fits.
Because you are really confident in what you're wearing and how you're performing.
That's true.
Where I feel like nowadays, a lot of the times, like, you're not seeing very many straight men
No.
confident doing that all the time.
Have you seen the Met Gala?
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Suit. Every bitch is wearing a suit. Red suit, black suit, yellow suit, but it's still a suit. And then you get some of the men and the theys and thems, and they're wearing non-suits. Maybe a skirt. Maybe a suit that's flared up.
Yeah.
You know? Something good, tasteful.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just saying. Speaking of tasteful and thing, hello. I went to Superstore, which is essentially like a market, okay? It's a superstore, okay? We've all seen that show.
I like how we think we're like reaching like people in the UK.
Listen. Don't judge me. But I normally go in the mornings or night just so I can not be around people because I hate shopping. Also, I should not be trusted with a shopping cart because I will kick you in the ankles by accident, like run over your feet. Okay? I'm a hazard and everybody knows that. So I went on Friday, like a couple Fridays, and I went in the morning. Jade, I'm going to Superstore every Friday in the morning from the foreseeable future.
No one's there.
No. Well, nobody's there, but there I am, basket in hand, walking down the organic aisle, because, you know, vegetarians apparently are organic. Okay? No, it's not. Okay, I eat chips like everybody else. Alright? Fuck it. The organic thing. That shit is expensive. Anyways, there I am, down in the organic aisle, because that's where to keep all the vegetarian items. And I'm walking down, and I stop, and I just do one of these. The finest man I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, second finest man. Second finest man I've ever laid my eyes on in person was their firefighter. He's in his firefighter fatigues, I'm gonna call them. His non-really thing, just the one with the firefighter symbol.
Yeah.
I know he saw me looking at him because I was like, I was like, you came in here looking like that?
You go out in public.
Does
your wife know?
What? It was, I could not believe. But the cute thing is that firefighters all shop together. There was like 4 or 5 other firefighters.
Yeah.
And this is the perfect time. Why have I not been coming on Fridays in the morning?
Yeah, I have, my fiance and I, we've gone like grocery shopping, and we'll usually see them in pairs, not like a full group.
It was like 4.
Yeah, I think we've gone more in like the evenings though, so it's like, you know, boys gotta work.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's also kind of cool to think too of like, they all cook together.
Yes.
Like, that broship that they got, also, these boys will be good at cooking, because they all gotta do it. You gotta keep your boys filled, healthy, like, it's gotta be good, because you're cooking it for multiple people. When you're cooking for yourself,
you gotta keep them filled.
If you do shitty, whatever, no one's gonna know. You can eat like crap.
Yeah.
But you're cooking for the firehouse.
Yes.
It's gotta be good.
It gotta have flavor.
These men can cook.
This man can cook. They can scale up.
Firefighter, baby, I love you.
But for real, wow, holy shit, whoa.
So have you gone again on a Friday?
No. Because
don't they do like,
I don't know,
weird shifts?
Yeah, they do too? 4 on 4 off.
Something like that.
Damn it. Okay, when did I go?
You just gotta go every Friday now.
I'm just gonna
like consistent.
But I look like a rat out of the subway station that got run over in New York. Just emerged. Okay? I just emerged like a rat. And he's there looking at me, and I go, oh my God, how do you be confident at that moment when you are 100? This man is agreeably 50,000 times hotter than I will ever be in my entire life. So it's hard to feel like what was I supposed to do? I just had to go, whoa.
You go.
No, I'm not joking. I think I forgot how to process it.
You just froze. You're
yeah.
Just like, okay.
Yeah. How did you turn out the way you did?
And also, that's a little bit of an insecurity when, like, men are hot.
Yeah.
And, like, you could be feeling good for yourself that day. You, like, your hair's good, makeup's good, however you're feeling, the outfit on point, whatever. Good skin day. But, like, if you're someone like me that does tend to wear, like, makeup kind of like an everyday thing, or, like, you know, the concealer, a little bit of, like, mascara, you know, just to kind of help, like, cover those dark circles.
Yeah.
Man,
I get it.
this is off. I look like a raccoon. And that's where I'm just like, maybe with my makeup on, I can match your level.
Yeah.
But when it's off, my natural,
Yeah.
I'm just like,
That's, it was,
I'm like, when men are good looking, they're good looking from morning to night.
yeah, they wake up like that.
Yeah.
He woke up, he probably worked the shift looking like that.
Yeah, he probably came off that 12-hour shift being like, boys gotta eat, breakfast time, here we go.
Oh my God.
Gotta continue on.
Oh my goodness. Boys gotta eat. You don't need any makeup, you just wake up like that. Whew.
So hard being a girl.
I really did think I was gonna, you know, cause a scene, break my ankle or something. Oh my God.
Help me.
Oh my God. Look, I've done broken it. Pick me up.
Where are you from? You sound British. Nah, I'm from here.
Yeah. Totally joking with you, sir. No, he.
I must have hit my head though.
Oh my God.
The accent.
I've got amnesia.
What's your name? Lauren. I'm 24. How old are you?
Do you got a wife? Boyfriend? Husband? Partner? Anything?
They go, actually.
Oh, then I'm out. I'm scurrying
Yeah.
out.
when you continue, it's like, no, actually, I'm single. I've been looking for someone.
Also would scurry out of that.
Doesn't the accent just goes, cool.
Yeah. Does not matter what he says. As soon as he starts talking to me, okay, that's fun. Okay, bye.
What would be freaking hilarious is, have you seen the movie Grown Ups?
Yes.
If he had that voice, if he looked like a goddess, or god, I guess not goddess, and he goes, you twisted your ankle. Hey, you okay? What's going on?
Yeah.
You good, baby?
No, he was. I would forget it. It would change in my brain. It was. That's something we can. Listen. When first, not only was he fine, he also has a job that puts him into danger, and he's saving people's lives. Okay, he's administering first aid. He's pulling cats out of trees. He's saving people from burning buildings. So not only is this man fine, he is also a hero. And he has a job. Bing, bang, boom.
Bing, bang, bong. What's that one?
What?
Mm.
A song?
Yeah.
Bing, bang, bing, bong.
Bing, bang, boom, boom, bow.
Bing,
It's a rapper.
There's so many rappers.
I know. I'm blanking on his name. The blonde's really blonding today.
Little Pump.
He dissed Drake at Super Bowl.
Oh, Kendrick Lamar.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Bing, bang, boom, boom.
You know the song I'm talking about now. Yeah. That's the
What
song.
was that? What was that? TV Off? It's from his new album.
Bing, bang, boom, 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 bow, bow.
Yeah. I think that's TV Off. I don't know.
That's your genre.
It's for me. Don't worry. See, another thing that we differ on.
I torture with country music.
It's actually not that bad. She actually got me addicted to Lady Wilson. So, yeah. It's just funny when I pull up and I'm singing Wildflowers, wild horses.
Roll up the window. It's like, I don't want anyone driving by.
Yeah.
See a white girl in the car that's having this song blast out.
Jade hangs out of the window and goes, help me.
No, I hide because I don't want anyone to see me. And if I offend anyone just for being in the car hearing that song, I don't want people to
No
judge
wonder
me.
people look at me weird. When I'm talking to you, they probably think I'm talking to nobody.
Yeah, I pulled the seat back.
Yeah, she's all the way down. I thought she was just embarrassed to be with me. Well, that's okay.
Well, that's the show. I hide from Lauren.
But you know what? First of all, shout out to the iPhone. She is still recording. Bing, bang, boom, boom, bing, bang, boom.
Yeah.
also got a Starbucks coffee, and I thought of you yesterday.
Thanks, because I'm white.
Yes.
I'm pretty basic that way.
When you miss your white friend, you just go get Starbucks instead.
Yeah.
And then they spelled my name Loren.
That's what it is on Instagram.
Which one?
Maybe it was your spam.
Oh yeah, Lorin was my spam.
Oh, yeah. I-N. Yes.
But my name is like common.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising that it...
Because I'm imagining if they had your name, they'd spell it Jadye or something.
I've had it Jay or Jai.
Jaide?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, we're adding a little too much.
You're doing too much.
Oh.
Calm it down.
I'm like, I don't think it's offensive to ask someone how to spell their name.
No, you're not. It wasn't even busy.
Yeah.
There was nobody behind me. You can...
Like, and even when it is busy, like, how do you know you don't have, like, multiple people with similar names?
Yeah.
Like, they're, like...
Michelle number 1.
Yeah, there's Jaden, there's Jade. There's so much.
Yeah.
Like, just do it. That way we pick up the right stuff, or else I'm still going to bug you when I go pick up my coffee.
Yes.
Because I'm going to be like,
Is this mine?
that's not how my name's actually spelled, but I don't want to grab someone else's name.
Yeah.
Because what if someone does spell their name that way?
Yeah. Then...
Now I just took Jade with a Y.
Yeah. And now I'm a thief.
And
No.
she probably got a better drink because I'm very specific on my drinks.
Yeah.
I'm not super specific. I'm just picky. I like my caramel drinks. I'm not a big coffee, like a chocolate coffee
Okay.
person.
Like mochas and...
No, I don't really care for it. I'm enjoying the shaken espresso brown sugar thing right now.
Okay.
That's good.
I go up there and I don't even have a set order. I just pick randomly.
Oh, I did that. Yeah, it's either something with caramel or now brown sugar. That's the new thing. Anything else, I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
I'm not tasting.
I pass.
I have to wait till someone else orders it. I'll take a sip, and if I like it, great. But I'm like, caramel macchiato,
Yeah.
brown sugar. I still can't. I think it's brown sugar, oat milk shaken espresso. It's a long one.
That's too much.
I sound really, really like the basic girl. It's like venti brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso, not stirred.
Oh.
Double pump
Okay.
of vanilla, because I
Uh-oh.
don't know, vanilla and brown sugar, sure. Light ice with foam.
My queen?
But I would pay you for, I don't know what you just did. I would pay you.
Could you imagine?
Sure.
That
Whatever.
sounds like a really sugary drink, not gonna lie. I feel like the drinks I already get are pretty sugary.
No, you have to go.
And can I get that sugar free?
Okay, could you imagine? The extra shot of vanilla syrup, sugar free. Bitch, it comes, what? Syrup is syrup.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just
they're sugar free.
Is there?
Yeah.
Does Starbucks have it, though?
Yeah.
Oh, no, of course. They have to.
Have you
There's
seen,
so many basic
remember
ones.
Water Talk?
Huh?
Everybody. That's for next episode. I'm not
Taking
getting into.
notes.
I'm not getting into that because that is for next episode.
I don't know, I Googled it.
What? No.
Save it.
That's all for today. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching Black to Blonde. Oh,
That's kind of cute.
she switched it up on y'all freaking bitch.
I don't lie for you.